Good morning, children. Children, it's our English class, and today I'm going to start chapter 4 Speaking Correctly. So, now let's come to the chapter. Children, if you have your book, then please turn page number 10 of your book and the chapter 4. Children, letters make words. I think in the previous class, I have told you that letters make words. Letters are parts of words. And children, words may be short or long. We can break up words into parts, each of which can be sounded by itself, and these parts we call syllables. Children, when we speak words, children, these words are made up of letters, and letters are parts of words. Children, these words may be short or long also. Okay, and children, we can break up words into parts. We can break up a word into 2 parts, into 3 parts, into 4 parts, etc., and each of which can be sounded by itself. Means each part of the word can be sounded by itself, and children, these parts are called syllables. Children, I, we, be, etc. are words of one syllable. In the words I, we, be, etc. are words of one syllable, because these words have only one syllable. Means these words have only one part, and this one part we can call it only one syllable. And next, these words behold, before, begin are words of 2 syllables, because we can break up these words into 2 parts. First of all, behold. We can break up this word into 2 parts, we and hold. So we can say that behold has 2 syllables. How many syllables? 2 syllables behold has. We and hold. Like this, before. This word also has 2 syllables. Be and for. And next, begin also has 2 syllables. Be and gin. Means begin. Begin word has 2 syllables. Okay, children, each of these syllables can be sounded by itself. Children, we know that letters are of 2 kinds. Letters are of 2 kinds. These are vowels and the consonants. Children, these vowels A, E, I, O and U are letters which can be sounded by themselves. We know A, E, I, O and U are vowels, and vowels can sound itself, and each vowel is therefore a syllable by itself. Means we can say that each vowel has its sound. That's why we can say that vowels are therefore a syllable by themselves. For example, the word away has 2 syllables. First one is a and way. A and way means away. Away has 2 syllables. First is a and way. Away. Next is ever. Ever has 2 syllables. E and were. ever. Next is idle. Idle has two syllables, a and dal. And open has two syllables, o and pun. And the next is usual has three syllables, u, zu and al. Usual. So children, we understand here that the vowels a, e, I, o and u are letters which can be sounded by themselves, and each vowel is therefore a syllable by itself. A consonant is a letter which cannot sound by itself. It needs a vowel before or after it to make it into a word or syllables. Children, I think all of you know that a consonant is a letter which cannot sound by itself, and it needs a vowel before it or after it to make it into a word or syllable. In the word N, the letter N has the help of the vowel a before it. Means in the word N, we are using a before N and has the help of the vowel a before it to make it the word or the syllable. In the word so, the letter S has the help of the vowel O. In the word so, we can see here that in so word we are using O after S, and because of the help of O, S is able to be a syllable. S and O makes a word so. Vowel O after it make it the word or the syllable so. In the word God, the vowel in the middle of two consonants G and D makes it the word or the syllable God. Next, the word India. The word India has three syllables, ind, e, a. Means India has three syllables, ind and I and a. The last two letters I and a are vowels, and each is a syllable by itself. So children, we understand here that a consonant is a letter that cannot sound by itself, and every consonant needs a vowel before or after it to make a word or a syllable.